Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. No contribution with this video. So, before I get asked, and the only reason I'm even bringing it up is, well, I'll tell you why I'm bringing it up. So, Queen of England, huh? Queen of England's dead. You know, I'm seeing this one. Man, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's 2022 and we're talking about kings and queens and princesses and dukes and duchesses, and you got a dragon? No, you don't got a dragon? Then you know what? You're not a king. You're not a king, you're not a queen, you're not any of this. And, you know, there's all this, you know, canonization of her. Okay, I get it. She's a royalty. Okay. And it's her defender, you know, and it is all her defenders. And the one thing, and, you know, they're talking about, you know, she was a colonizer, and then the other side's like, no, she rejected colonization, she withdrew. Now, you know, it's basically like Tucker Carlson said last night, you know, the British Empire is basically the size of Alabama. You know, and then he went on to defend her, you know, how colonization, you know, these countries, they all lived better under colonialization. It was their artwork, their architecture, governmental structure. And, you know, most of these countries fell apart after, like, defending her. Yeah, and I get that. That's, you know, I can buy that. That's true. Okay. The one criticism I still haven't seen thrown out there yet, and I'm surprised, maybe they're getting deleted, is, okay, what about your pedophile son? What about your pedophile son who you defended and hid and shielded and tried to shield from legal liability? Your pedophile son who you knew had a thing for young girls, for teenage girls. It's been out there, okay? I can't. I won't. Am I going to dance on her grave? No. No, I'm not going to dance on her grave. Do I think the whole monarchy is just absurd? It's just a freaking absurdity that in 2022 that there's people outside a palace, Buckingham Palace, crying and you know, all this, and defending and canonizing this woman. You know, this woman, for all, you know, you could bring up that, you know, she's photoed, you know, doing Heil Hitlers and the Nazi salute, you know, back before, I think it was like in the 30s, you know, and that's more of a political thing. Like, you give her a pass on that. You know, you give her a pass. She's a young girl. I think she was still like a teenager or something. It was, you know, seen as a greeting for a foreign dignitary, and that's what Hitler was at the time. Could excuse that. However you feel about the colonialization, and, you know, whether, you know, she supported it, or, you know, was the forefront at withdrawing from these countries, you can't get past her kid. You can't get even the Diana thing, and now with the, what's her name, the new one with the son, with the prince, who's not really Charles's kid. It's the bodyguards, obviously. You can't get past him. Can't get past him. Riding around with him, you know, after the fact, you know, smiling. I did a video on it, you know, the two of them in the car, you know. That was her pride and joy. She adores him, adored him so much, he lets him go out and be a freaking predator. Going off to Epstein Island. Oh, and there's pictures of the Queen, okay, with Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's partner, at a cabin, at the same cabin that Jeffrey had been in with one of the girls. Same cabin. Or I'm sorry. The Queen was using the same cabin at one of Epstein's cabins. Or Epstein was using one of the Queen's cabins. One or the other. Okay, there was a deep, like, if for the Queen to be in the same place as Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, there's some deep connection. Maybe not to her, but somebody had to do the background. Do you think they're letting the Queen go somewhere without doing a full background of where she's going, or letting somebody stay in the same place that the Queen uses without doing a full background and knowing exactly what these people are about? So yeah, she had to know. And you think they're not telling, hey, listen, this is what she had to know. She had to know. No sympathy, no sorrow for pedophile enablers. None. I'm sorry. None. I'll take all the rest of it and throw it aside. At the end of the day, she's just another pedophilic enabler. And her death doesn't absolve her of that. Never will. I don't care if you're the Queen of England. Death doesn't absolve you. She knew exactly what he was up to, what he was about, the kind of people he was hanging around. Do you think they would hide that from her? No. British intelligence and intelligence around the royal family is probably the most intensive in the world right now. Do you honestly think they didn't know? Told you what runs this world. Told you what runs this world. No. No remorse, no sympathy for pedophile enablers. It's just that simple. So, I don't understand the whole the fascination with that in the first place. You know, I think it's mostly white women, obviously, you know, with a princess fascination, you know. Grown women who refuse to grow up, want to play Barbie. I'm talking, that's more for people outside the country. If you've grown up in it and you were raised by it, okay, I could see how you would, you know, that's all you know. But there's plenty of people even in the UK that are like, this is stupid. This is absurd. I'm the Queen. No, you're not. You're not. I'm royalty. No, you're not. No, you're not. You just had more money than anyone else and the means to control large swaths of society. That's it. You're not royalty. Jesus. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal or Zelle, and an email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care.